you and welcome to the first semi-final contest. Okay.
Hello? Please, a student just left a jacket over here with books. A jacket. A student just left a jacket over here. It's still here. If you're the one, please come for it. Thank you.
Nyamichana na kusia kabwa final year.
Okay, Our Lady of Peace.
My father Abdul Nasser, Our Lady of Peace Junior High School, BIMBILLA.
Yusabu Said, Our Lady of Peace JHS, BIMBILLA.
Okay. And Bishop Bowers School.
Amy Diana from Bishop Bowers School in Greater Accra region.
Pejoting Mensa from Bishop Bowers School, Greater Accra region.
So you're all welcome and all the best in the contest. So we start with the first round. Are you ready, contestants? Okay. So we start with the first half of the first round. So you'd have problems for physics, chemistry, biology, agricultural science. You're going to have a maximum of 15 seconds for short answer problems, 20 seconds for short explanatory answers, and 35 seconds for calculation and then other explanatory answers. You're going to have the problems posed to all the schools. When you have the answer, you press your bell, you wait to be called, and then you give your answer. If you are called and you stall, you move to your opponent to answer. A maximum point is 3 points. Let's test the bell so you know they are working. So Good Shepherd RCGHS, Our Lady of Peace, and Bishop Bowers School. Okay. Okay. So to clarify, I would want all of you to try and press the bell at the same time. The bells are in series. So when one school presses, until you release it, another school will not be heard. So you would need to, so I want you to practice it. Let's press and then see. So did we get that? We had just one bell, even though the three of you were pressing at the same time. So that means whoever was the first to press is what we'll hear. Please, is that okay? Are we all clear? Okay. So press and hold, and then you give your answer. Are we ready to start? Okay. First question, biology calculation. So you have 35 seconds. The 10% rule of energy transfer suggests that only 10% of the total energy in one feeding level of a food chain is passed on or transferred to the next level of feeders in the chain. If 250 joules of energy from the sun is absorbed into a certain plant species in a particular period, calculate the amount of energy that will be lost to a lion that preys on an antelope which has fed on this plant.
Bishop Barrett.
2.5 joules.
No.
25 joules.
No.
Good Shepherd.
Good Shepherd.
22.5 joules.
That's correct. Next question, biology explanation. So you have 35 seconds. The vena cava is the largest vein in the human body and is responsible for returning of deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body to the right side of the heart. What is the difference between the inferior and the superior?
Good Shepherd.
The inferior vena cava sends deoxygenated blood to the lungs, while the superior vena cava sends deoxygenated blood to the lungs in smaller quantity.
No.
Bishop Barrett.
The inferior vena cava transports deoxygenated blood from the lower part of the body to the right side of the heart, but the superior vena cava transfers deoxygenated blood from the upper side of the body to the right side of the heart.
That's correct. Next question. So chemistry short answer. So you have 15 seconds. A radical is a group of atoms existing together as a charged unit. What is the IPAC name of the radical SO42 minus?
Good Shepherd.
Good Shepherd. Good Shepherd.
Our Lady.
Our Lady.
Tetraoxosulfate 6 ion.
That's correct. Chemistry reaction, 35 seconds. Acid rain is rainwater containing elevated levels of hydrogen ion. This is caused by the dissolving of gas such as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide in the atmosphere by rainwater. Acid rain has the tendency to destroy marble walls of houses by dissolving the limestone in the marble. Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction between the marble and nitric acid.
Good Shepherd.
CaCO3 plus HNO subscript 3 going into Ca open bracket NO subscript 3 close bracket subscript 2 plus CO2 plus H2O.
No.
Our Lady.
2NO3 plus 2HNO3 plus CaCO3 for the reaction Ca bracket open NO3 bracket close subscript 2 plus CO2 plus H2O.
That's correct. Next question, chemistry reaction. 35 seconds. One of the ways of breaking the hardness of water is the addition of sodium hydrogen carbonate, also known as washing soda. The washing soda breaks the hardness of the water by the reaction with the calcium ions to form insoluble calcium carbonate and sodium ion. The insoluble calcium carbonate solid particles are then filtered off. Write a balanced chemical equation for this process. So the washing soda is Na2CO3. So Na subscript to CO3.
Good Shepherd.
Na subscript 2 CO subscript 3 plus Ca going into CaCO subscript 3 plus 2Na.
No.
Our Lady.
Na2CO3 plus Ca going into CaCO3 plus 2Na.
No.
Time up. Time up.
Time up. Okay, so I mean, with the reaction, you had it right, but we are looking at the ions. So you were supposed to have mentioned the charges on the ions. So Ca2 plus, and then you form the 2Na plus. So you were to mention the charges. Okay. Chemistry short answer, 15 seconds. In the reaction of acids with active metals, you'd have hydrogen gas being liberated. What is the IPAC name of the salts produced by the reaction of aluminium metal with trioxonitrate 5 acid?
Our Lady.
Sodium trioxonitrate 5.
No.
Good Shepherd.
Aluminium trioxonitrate 5 salts.
Okay, that. No, okay, no.
Bishop Bar.
Aluminium trioxonitrate 5.
Okay, so that's correct. So we don't call them. So, okay, we don't call them salts. We said the IPAC name, so you don't add salt. Chemistry short answer, so you have 30. So chemistry reaction, you have 35 seconds. To obtain the ions of a metal in solution, the metal of interest may be dissolved in a concentrated acid to obtain a soluble salt of that metal. Copper metal was dissolved in concentrated sulfuric acid to obtain a soluble copper sulfate salt. Write a balanced chemical equation for this reaction.
Our Lady.
Cu plus H2SO4 forward reaction CuSO4 plus H2.
That's correct. Now to the final question. So you have agricultural science explanation. You have 35 seconds. The act of covering the soil with mulches, such as bark, wood chips, leaves, and other organic material, in order to preserve moisture and to improve the condition of the soil. Apart from the addition of humus to the soil when the mulch decays, it has also been observed that mulching helps in controlling weeds. How is this achieved?
Our Lady.
When mulches are used to cover the soil, even though they conserve water, but they prevent the direct sunlight from the ground, which the grass before grows.
I didn't really hear you.
When the mulches are used to cover the surface of the soil, it covers the surface of the grasses. Hence, sunlight cannot get to it, so it decays and prevents it from growth.
Okay, so that's correct. So that brings us to the end of the first half. So we move to the second half. Okay, so this is the second half. This is the practical activity. We are doing BMI, so I would kindly need a teacher each to volunteer from the school. So one teacher from Good Shepherd, one teacher from Our Lady of Peace, and then one teacher from Bishop Bowers. Please, we don't want very, very tall teachers, because we are using an improvised stadiometer. Please, the teachers can come up. Kindly come up stage. Thank you. So we are doing body mass index, and it's a measure of weight adjusted for height, calculated as weight in kilograms divided by the square of the height in meters. So you have the unit of BMI being in kilogram per meter squared. Although BMI is often considered an indicator of body fatness, it is a surrogate measure of body fat because it measures excess weight rather than excess fat. Despite this fact, studies have shown that BMI is correlated to more direct measures of body fat, such as underwater weighing and the dual energy X-ray absorptiometry. BMI is a simple, inexpensive, and non-invasive surrogate measure of body fat. And in contrast to other methods, BMI relies solely on height and weight, and with access to the proper equipment, individuals can have their BMI routinely measured and calculated with reasonable accuracy. So we have underweight being BMI less than 18.5, normal between 18.5 and 24, overweight between 25 and 29.9, and obese being above 30. So the contestants are being provided with your 3 test subjects. And as a Brain Battle Quiz junior scientist, you are required to apply your knowledge of measurement to determine the BMI of each test subject by carrying out the right measurements of the appropriate physical quantities. Please make sure you record all your measurements. I'm saying again, please record all your measurements and show all your calculations before you state your final conclusions on the BMI. You are going to be provided with a weighing scale and an improvised stadiometer with height markings on a selected background. You are going to be given a ruler for marking of the level of the person's height. At the end of it, you would let us know what you think about the individuals. So A, B, and C. We are going to ask the teachers to mention their names, and then we'll label them as that. So you get their names, and then you write that their BMI by the names. Are we okay? Is it understood? Okay. I please get a third teacher's name? So we are going to give each school a few minutes to take the biometric measurements, and then their time starts for the calculation.
One minute, 30 seconds more. One minute more. Forty-five seconds more. 30 seconds more. Fifteen seconds more. Time is up. Our lady, you have 1 minute, 30 seconds. Bishop Bowers, you have 4 more minutes. Our Lady, you have 1 more minute. Bishop Bowers, you have 3 minutes to submit your way. Bishop Bowers, you have 2 more minutes. And Our Lady, you have 4 more minutes to submit your way. Good Shepherd, you have 1 minute more to complete your readings.
Contestants, you can sit down and do the calculation.
Good Shepherd, your 5 minutes starts now. Bishop Bowers, you have 1 more minute to go. Our Lady, you have 2 more minutes. More seconds for Bishop Bowers.